Good day, YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into today's toy review on YouTube. Well, guess what? I've got some new rivals. Oh yeah! I'm actually going to show you some toys that I actually forgot to review about 2 years ago. I've only got one, but I've also got some other previous toys that I've actually made in previous videos. Remember I talked about the bus? That was one a long time ago that I did. With one of those YouTube videos I did, which was like a toy review, back when I did lots and lots of toy reviews, okay? It was all relatively great, but, you know, everything's all changed these days, and the way the fabric of YouTube has changed for me. And I also did, I think I also did a truck. I think I did an Optimus Prime themed truck as well, which unfortunately has lost a wheel. Of course, yes, this here as well. That's also been brought into the house as well. My dad sent me these. They're all just vehicles I've actually made in the past. This one here has got a bit of a bent wheel, which is not really great, but hey, that's basically a bit of toy love. There you go. Bit of interesting artwork like this. Flip-flap mainframe. I'm going to have to make a remake of this toy. It's an amazing truck. And I also got two of these cars and also the ice cream van as well. I can tell with that guys, so my vehicle collection is starting to come back. I've also got a Chevrolet Corvette type car as well. Flipping out. And I've also got this ice cream van who has lost his top. How freaking weird. Anyways, I tell you what guys, seeing those vehicles has really astonished me on collecting them. Somehow, I don't know about you, but I actually make the toys, not collect them. Sorry about that, I should have pretty much said otherwise. But lo and behold, is a toy car that I actually forgot to review sometime around August or September or October of 2022, because unfortunately I was suffering from some very big traumatic mental health issues going on here at my previous residence. And it's this toy here. And of course, yes, I've just edited it recently today. The car is a Screamers Malibu. It's based on the Chevrolet and Holden Malibu, and this car's a female, and what's her name? I'm not sure of how feministic this car is, but I can tell by the lips and that beam mouth. It is quite interesting seeing a female vehicle being introduced. She's also got a bit of super glue here because, you know, just actually had to re-glue some of the wheels, which weren't being detailed, but I've got her detailed, and I love the fact that it's pretty much, well, it's just a car, eh? I might show you what it looks like without me vlogging all the time. Okay, I've also got this amazing Volvo, like, green flatbed truck, and also that yellow, how would you call it? I think it's like a Sino truck type truck. It's like a Chinese brand. Anyways, we'll take a look at the car. I'll just basically move these vehicles aside on the foreground. You can't see them because, hey, here's this car here I was on about. It's recently been glued, and obviously somehow it's got the Screamers logo, like you always see in other flip-flap toys like that and whatnot. Okay, it's based off, it's one of the Disney Cars 3 characters, isn't it? How do I really remember? And there's the back of it. I love the detailing on it. It's got like Malibu CDX. It's a very strange name. MS63. Is it Bucks or Bun? I don't know how you say it there. It's quite a very strange looking car. It's an amazing. She's actually quite stunning and beautiful. I think the most disappointing aspect is that we don't see that much detailing in like doors or handles or like fuel caps and whatnot. I mean, it is kind of a bit bland, but I like the front. And of course, yes, it's quite an amazing vehicle. She's actually quite a stunning toy car. The eyes, they're great, but they're just not really that properly finished. They just look a little bit too scribbly. It's like something you find on a children's design, a children's drawing, more appropriately to say the least. I love the headlights. And the wheels, I think they're a bit loose because I actually re-glued them after detailing and whatnot. The axles sort of playing a part. It's a little bit like a knockoff toy car. Of course, there's the back of it, of course. Made in China and the UK. Components wise, it's actually, guess what? It's dating back to 2022. Crikey, I actually forgot to review this thing 2 years before that. Bloody hell. She's an amazing car. She looks pretty cool. Hey, her wheels are starting to fall apart on my hands. The wheel detailing is quite nice. She is good, obviously. It's not much detailing, which I'll probably say is pretty much the main gripe of this vehicle, I suppose. Hey, the axles, they are meant to be a bit loose, but hey, I really seemingly have mixed feelings about them. It's meant to make the vehicle also, how do you say it? Stable in a sense. I almost nearly wasn't going to say anything. The door detailing looks like it's been faded, I guess, going by the line here. Not sure if you can see it very clearly. If I show it to you clearly, that's the rest of this car. It's been recently fitted with new glue in a sense, so that's why it's a bit delicate. I'm going to have to add some more glue just to make this car look a little bit more, how would you say it, robust. It's amazing. I haven't really reviewed this toy for a couple of years. And bloody hell, I mean, crikey O'Reilly's, I haven't really covered a toy car like this for about 2 years, as I said earlier on in this video before. Love the back headlights and stuff, back tail lamps, and the Screamer's badge. It's such an amazing car to look at. Now let's take a look at, before I end this video, let's do a side-by-side comparison between those trucks there, the Volvo flatbed truck and also the Sino truck. Of course, look, this one's a bit bigger and a bit wider. Pretty much big enough to fit in cars, I guess. But the other truck here is a totally different animal. Unfortunately, it's straightforward too large. I think, as you can see, we're actually getting a slight difference between the two flatbed trucks. This one here is a much more larger cousin here, whereas this one here is straightforward, a bit of a midget. It's pretty much downsized, as you can see, for a truck. Although, by the looks of that truck, I think the yellow one, to me, well, I initially thought it's a bit taller. It's actually a bit shorter. But I guess that the green one here, as you can see here, what was his name here? Roland, and this is Dong Huang. Obviously, we've got two of these vehicles, eh? Very, very nice. Obviously, we've got two different vehicles from two different designs. It's quite a very nice and stunning looking pair of just flatbed trucks with just square looking cabs, because they're European or Asian trucks in general, of course. And I think the amount of love with Roland here, if I grab him, look how much love he has actually going for. Oh my god, it really tells you how much this toy has been played around with. And actually, I'm going to have to come along and re-glue these wheels, because I bet these wheels have seen far better days. And of course, the back is quite very much impressive somehow. I mean, to me, it looks too big, but hey, don't mind me, because hey, I've made a very interesting remake of what I've done so far. I could make another truck with that, obviously. Somehow it's quite an amazing model, and I mean, bloody hell, it's almost like taking me just years in order to make a similar truck model like that. So, my god, I just can't believe I've just made just two trucks in that same genre. I mean, of course, yes, it is lighter, it's a bit smaller, but hey, toys have been straightforward shrunk these days. It's sort of funny, you know, I should have made like a smaller truck. That would have been quite, you know, unsurprising, obviously. Hey, it would have been quite interesting. Maybe I could just make like a truck, and then we can just have like a little flatbed, and then, you know, that would be fun, hey, somehow. But hey, not gonna lie, this truck is certainly one of the best models I've actually made so far. It's actually great, and I could tell you what, guys, say, I think, for what I can see with all of that mass vehicle collections I've created, it's just so awesome. Especially Maybelline. She's been quite amazing. She's got a strange rooftop. She's actually very similar to other cars. Should have actually placed that one up at the very end of this video, hey? But I love the way that the roof has been made like that. Although it's not the best, but hey, who cares about that? It's a nice, cool looking car. And yeah, that's all I could say. So, if you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, subscribe for more flip-flap toy reviews in the future, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.